All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning, students. Good morning, parents and family. And good morning to our special guest here today, Ms. Joy Cadle. She is our District 1 representative for the school board, and we're so glad to have her here. But we're very, very excited today, parents, because today is not only a day of celebration for some of our best and brightest students here at Riverdale, today is an historic day as well. I'm Bill Charlton. I'm proud principal of Riverdale Elementary School. And the reason why I say it's historic is this is the first time in 19-year history of Riverdale Elementary School that we have established a National Elementary Honor Society. And give them a big clap for that, because parents and families, we know it all begins here. It begins with you as their first teacher. It begins in elementary school, and the foundations of excellence that students are creating for themselves. And so it's all proper that we today honor these students who have met some very high standards of excellence in academics and in their citizenship. So at this time, to continue on with our ceremony, I'm going to ask Ms. Joy Cadle to come forward, and she has some words for us and words for our students. Ms. Cadle.
Congratulations. Today is a day to celebrate. You have been chosen to be members of the National Elementary Honor Society at Riverdale. You should be proud of your accomplishments. To become a member, you must be a scholar with the following characteristics: responsibility, service, and leadership. You did not become the student you are today without a lot of help. Let's think for a moment about how you became the good citizen you are today. My guess is your first teacher was your mom and dad. They took care of you, they fed you, they changed your diapers, and taught you how to walk and talk. You won't remember, but mom and dad will remember the times when you were trying to learn a new skill, such as walking or riding a bike. You stumbled and fell many times before you mastered the skill. It was hard, but you did not give up. You had family that encouraged you to keep trying and telling you you can do this. Daycare and preschool help challenge you to try new things and be ready to learn on the first day of kindergarten. How to hold a pencil, how to write, how to share, how to listen, and the beginning steps of reading are just some of the skills you practice. When you started in elementary school, mom and dad, grandma and grandpa, aunts and uncles enjoyed hearing about your day, helping you with homework, or just reading a book with you. Smiles were always on their faces when you showed them a piece of artwork you created, or watched you in a school performance. You have teachers who challenge you to learn in school, and if you're an athlete, musician, or artist, you have a coach, a mentor, or teacher who pushes you to do your best. Each of these special people helped you become the person you are today. I would like you to thank those special people in the next few days. You can draw them a picture, you can write them a note, or you can just sit down and talk with them. Now I have a challenge for all of you. Every person in this room wants you to be the very best you can be. The problem is that sometimes when you're on top, it becomes easy not to challenge your brain. As you move to middle school, I want you to try a class that you think might be too hard, but the subject interests you. You might decide to become an artist, or join the chorus, or play a musical instrument. Work hard at it. Challenge yourself, because that is what will give you the grit and perseverance to continue. A dad shares the story that he made his children pick an instrument and learn how to play it. He didn't care what instrument, but pick an instrument. On Monday, the child would come home with a new skill to learn, and it didn't sound too good. But if the child practiced every day, on Friday, he had mastered the skill. This is where perseverance changes to grit. Unfortunately, life does not always go the way we would like it to. But if you develop grit as a student, it will help you when things don't go quite as planned. Try that hard course. Learn to paint or draw or play that instrument. Parents and grandparents, I need your help. Encourage your student to try something a little more challenging. And guess what? If your child does try and has been doing all the work and comes home with a B, you know what? That's okay. Children need to know that not being perfect all the time is okay. If the grade is not an A, he or she needs to know that you are proud of the effort and that you will still love them, and more importantly, the sun will come up tomorrow morning. I'm reading a book by Angela Lee Duckworth, Grit. It's fascinating, and there's even a chapter on parenting for grit. In reading the book, I remember times that I did not give up. I was going to prove that I could do this. I also remember mistakes along the way. Some of them weren't really important, and some of them were very big. But when I made a mistake, I always learned something. If I did it perfect, it was just practice. I wasn't challenging myself. We need to encourage our children to make mistakes and learn from them. Champion soccer player Pele said, "Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you do, or learning to do." Students, in closing, be proud of your accomplishments. Continue to take on new challenges that encourage curiosity, but most importantly, don't be afraid to try a new activity. There are 10 two-letter words that I find powerful, and I use them many times. Just think, 10 two-letter words. Listen to these words. If it is to be, it is up to me. Can you repeat after me?
Oh no,
It is to me, it is up to me. So in those challenging times when you think you can't do it, just remember, if it is to be, it is up to me. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Caitlin. I'm reading that book too, and that's a fantastic book, Grit and the Power of Perseverance. So wonderful words, students, to remember as you're starting on your journey of academics. The membership of the Riverdale Elementary chapter of the National Elementary Honor Society has been earned by the effective demonstration of the qualities held in high esteem by the society and mentioned by Ms. Caitlin. Now, 4 of our Riverdale staff members will review these qualities for the candidates. The first quality is scholarship, read by National Elementary Honor Society co-sponsor here at Riverdale, Lynn Smith.
No, Mickey.
I don't have Mickey.
I will.
All right. The first candle, lit from the center, represents scholarship. Scholarship means a commitment to learning. All of these National Elementary Honors Society students have shown that commitment. It means spending time and more time studying and knowing that every minute you spend will have a lasting benefit.
Yeah.
We all must continue to learn even when our formal education has ended, whether the end of the school day, the end of the school year, or our educational career. For education only ends at the end of life. If we continue to learn, we're a lifetime learner. And the joy of that knowledge stays with us forever. And we pass that joy, the joy of scholarship, the joy of learning something new, on to those we love and those around us. Scholarship. Congratulations. You've met the first goal.
Next, with the quality of responsibility, read by National Elementary Honor Society co-sponsor here at Riverdale, Alexis Uther.
The second candle represents responsibility. Responsibility is our commitment to do what we say when we are going to do it. It is our obligation for doing what is right when faced with the temptation of doing wrong. Responsibility is an expression of our concern for our family. We work in a responsible manner at school to achieve our academic goals. When playing sports, we are responsible to the team by always competing with our best effort and displaying good sportsmanship. Our responsibility to our community is displayed through acts of good citizenship, respecting the laws, culture, and traditions of our part of the world. NEHS members demonstrate responsibility at home, at school, and in the community, and serve as role models for our peers. We accept these new responsibilities
Mommy,
with pride.
thank you.
The next quality is service, read by leadership member here at our school, Amber Faircloth.
The third candle represents service. In our
Mommy.
day-to-day lives, many opportunities arise to perform service, helping others to do what they cannot do alone.
Yep, mommy,
This
yep.
willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or the expectation of reward is the quality we seek in our members. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow for all.
And the final
Mommy.
quality that'll be mentioned here today at the ceremony is leadership, read by Riverdale leadership member Margaret Ragley.
The fourth candle represents leadership. Your leadership as members of the National Elementary Honor Society should exert a positive influence on the school. A student leader can take the initiative in class and in school activities, striving to train and aid others to reach their goals. The price of our leadership is a sacrifice, a willingness to yield our personal interests for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others
Mama.
hesitate. Leadership is needed in many aspects of our lives. Thus,
Mama.
to lead is another important challenge
Mama.
of each of our members.
All right. At this time, will our candidates please rise? And students, please repeat the pledge along with me. As a member of the National Elementary Honor Society, I pledge to be a strong student, achieving the most from my education, demonstrate responsibility, showing enthusiasm and working hard in all that I do, learn the skills of leadership, practicing them in all aspects of my life, be of service to my school and community, showing that I care, and be a role model for my peers, helping us all achieve our best. And I think we have our lights, our candles lit. Fantastic job. Boys and girls, take a seat. At this time, we are going to have Mark Ragley come forward, and Ms. Ragley is going to read the name of the students. The students are going to come forward, receive their certificate and their pin. Let's hold applause, families, until they're all over standing as a group, as a society, honor society, and at that time, together, we will congratulate our students with applause.
Melanie Barrios. Aiden Cooper. Samin Yassar. Jalen Kern. Sophia Ho. Jatriel Walker. Edwin Tavares. Cricket Wainman. Justin Scott. Christian Cancel. Miranda Ariola. Diana Alcazar.
No, again. Again.
Lynn Nguyen.
Again.
Raquel Feliciano Rodriguez. Phoebe Dishman. Erin Dow. Cheyenne Gibbons. Taylor Hennessy. Daniel Esparza. Yadiel Marrero. Ben Vo. Shayna Miller. Miriam Ibrahim. Logan Santiago. Shyla Nguyen. Alondra Fablis. Brianna Bowie. Johan Vega Juarez. Lena Abdalal. Genesis Lavoy Rodriguez.
No.
Emilio Orozco. Ileana Zambrano.
More help.
Aiden Valentine. Chris Joka. Lydia Dishman. Min Tran.
No, I see. Look, look.
At this time, parents and families, please join me in congratulating all the newly inducted members of the Riverdale Elementary Students, you can smile now for the camera. It's a little shaky there for a while.
Thank you.
Yeah, somebody, yeah. We're making them laugh when the smile gets better.
All right, fantastic job. At this point, parents and guests, we again add congratulations to all those students here today for this amazing accomplishment. Thanks for attending and participating in the ceremony. And at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to dismiss our students. We can do maybe, actually might be best, is let's have the students come out and sit where they were, and we'll dismiss them through to get their refreshments and a little time to visit with families. And also families, those here today, it might be smart if you commandeer their certificate and pin, parents, and we will help on the other end. We just want to make sure those certificates get preserved and those pins are not lost. All right?
You gotta give a sleeve for you, that's the plastic sleeve.
Yeah.
Then we go pictures of these. And that's true.
All right, without further ado, let's have these first two benches right here, Miss Alexis, Miss Uther. Can we have these first two benches? Boys and girls, leave your certificates in your chair. Stand, these first two benches here. Leave your certificates in your chair. And then follow Miss Uther.